Hello everybody and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program, where we are currently trying to insert this satellite into this target orbit here. However, basically on the opposite side of this guy. However, now that I think about it, we're going opposite directions. I don't think it actually really matters, and we have a slightly different orbit anyway. So I think we're just going to go ahead and burn retrograde here. And we're going to just try to match this orbit a bit. Okay, what do we need? 171. That'll be fine. Okay, close enough. And then we need an apoapsis here of 204. So at the periapsis, we're going to go ahead and add a retrograde maneuver to burn to 204. It's 201, 202, 203, 204. Okay. Our inclination is basically bang on. We can fix it later, though, if we need to. I'm not sure we will. I think this will probably be close enough to satisfy the contract. Oh man, we have so much fuel. This is so overkill. Look at this thing. Oh, man. Anyway. Let's just go ahead and do this maneuver. And then we're going to put up our equatorial orbit around the Earth satellite. Oh, that's a nice orbit, actually. I don't hate that orbit. Yeah. It's also nice and equatorial. Yeah, I don't hate that. So we're going to be doing that next. If I can re-target the moon. Maybe I can't. Once this maneuver is over, I should be able to. Or could have just done this. There we go. Okay, does this count? I think it counts. Hey, there we go. Contract complete. Excellent. So we're going opposite directions from the Odd One Mark 1, so there will be times when we're in the same place, but overall we should have slightly better coverage. I mean, if we were going the same direction, it would be better, and then I would be able to, at this point, now that we've satisfied the contract, shrink the orbit, and then make them be, like, exactly opposite sides. That would be for the best, but alas, it is not to be. Okay, let's go ahead and head back to the Space Center, because we need to launch another one of these. VAB. Let's go. And we're just immediately launching another Odd One Mark 1B. As soon as it loads. There we go. Okay. So SAS on, and let's go. Just trying to get up into orbit. We're going to target probably 100 kilometers for this one. Ish. I mean, we could target significantly higher, but I want to circularize. So, yeah, about 100 kilometers is probably a decent height to target. So we're going to start our gravity turn a little bit later. 200, 225, something like that. So far, so good. I mean, going straight up should never have problems. We're at 200. We'll go for 225. 225, there we go. And now we'll begin our gravity turn. It's trying to pitch, as expected. Okay, we're at max Q. We are through max Q. Fantastic. Max Q, of course, is maximum aerodynamic pressure being exerted. It's where we are going fastest, where the atmosphere is the thickest. And I don't actually know where that is, but based on my experience, it feels like it's right about here in the atmospheric pressure level. You're going relatively quick, but we can get rid of this fairing. There we go. You're going relatively quick, but the atmosphere is still quite thick. Okay, we're not out of space, or we're not out of the atmosphere just yet. We're still out of space, if you will. Okay, apoapsis of 68, 69, 70. Excellent. Like I said, we're targeting about 100. So we're going to keep hovering here until we hit right about 100. And then we're going to go to horizontal velocity up, as usual. 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. Okay. We've cut our engines. We're going the wrong direction. Let's just go ahead and flow with it. It'll be fine. We're almost in space. We've got plenty of time before we need to try a burn. There we go. And now we're back. Let's go ahead and give it a go. We're moving kind of slow. Oh my. What is happening here? No, seriously, what is happening here? I'm going to go ahead and revert that one. I don't know what happened there. Why was MechJeb trying to turn us all the way around there to increase our surface velocity? That is weird. MechJeb does strange things sometimes. Let's try that again. If you have any explanation for what MechJeb was trying to do there, I'd love to hear it. Also, I would love to file a bug report. Because that was definitely not expected behavior. I blame MechJeb. So once again, we're going to be going to about 225 meters per second here in our vertical velocity. There we go. We are at 175. Make that 200. 225. So let's begin pitching a little bit. Don't want to pitch too much. We're approaching max Q. We are through max Q. Now we can start really pitching. We still don't want to pitch too aggressively. We're still in the second thickest area of the atmo. We're going to need to get rid of our boosters here in 8 seconds. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Now. Get out of here, boosters. Nobody likes you. Okay. Now we're just going to start heading over towards the horizon a little bit. In a bit of a smooth-ish curve. There we go. And now let's let MechJeb, or horizontal velocity plus. Did I hit horizontal velocity minus last time? Is that what happened? Because I just did that again. If so, I am just a complete and total idiot. Let's get rid of our fairing. Get out of here, fairing. We don't need your dead weight. Okay. And now we just keep burning here for quite some time. We need to get our horizontal velocity up a fair amount. Since we're targeting a higher amount, or a higher height, our delta V requirement to get there is higher. So we need to get our horizontal velocity up. As you can see, our apoapsis, even though we've been continuously burning, is still getting closer right now. But that'll stop pretty soon. Of course, our apoapsis height is still in the atmosphere. That'll also stop here pretty soon. We're going to keep burning until our apoapsis height is around 100 kilometers, and by that time, our time to apoapsis will have increased substantially. Our apoapsis height is going up, and our time to apoapsis is now going up as well. We're actually going to burn out this main stage before we get into orbit, but that's expected, since we're targeting a much higher orbit. 72 kilometers. We are just about to the point where we're burning pure prograde right now, so that's going to start going up quickly, and we're out of fuel for this stage. So here we go on our maneuver stage. Excellent. Thrust to weight ratio on this thing is a bit low, but it's fine. And now we're at max efficiency for this engine. Hello, Moon. I wasn't expecting to see you there. That's a nice little surprise. We're at 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. That was starting to get too fast. Hooray for exponential gains. Okay, so we are at 6 minutes to apoapsis. We should probably go ahead and warp to, like, here. We aren't actually going to need very much delta V to pull this off. Our inclination is quite good as well, actually. Eccentricity is a bit awful, but that's fine. Okay, we should start our burn immediately. Yeah. We need to wait a while longer. Let's wait until about now. Okay, we need to wait until about 15 seconds. What are you doing, Mekjeb? Oh, you're trying to recover this, I guess. You need to recover this, like, right now. What are you even doing, Mekjeb? Mekjeb, we've missed our burn window, Mekjeb. Come on, Mekjeb, get over there. What are you even doing? I'm sorry, Mekjeb. We just have to burn. We have to burn prograde right now. Okay, we're fine. Work complete. Here's our orbit. It's not perfect. Thanks, Mekjeb. We are about half a degree off. Probably going to want to burn normal up, I think. Let's see, does up increase our inclination or decrease our inclination? Burning normal and anti-normal. I'm not actually sure. I'll find out. Let's see here. So we're going to burn normal here. Looks like normal increases this number. So that's half a degree. We need to go anti-normal. That's fine. We'll just slowly drift our way on over there. And then once we get our inclination fixed, we'll just set our periapsis and apoapsis to these numbers and it'll be fine. We'll burn basically here to increase our apoapsis, and then once here, increase our periapsis. 2 burns, piece of cake. Okay, here we are at anti-normal. And now we are decreasing. Oh, now it's going back up. Okay, I think we're close enough. So let's go ahead and do a burn right here to increase our apoapsis to about 6.7 million, 6.8 million. Slightly high. 6.783. That's close enough. We'll go ahead and... Where's the maneuver planner? There we go. Execute that. Here in 4 minutes. And we still have tons of fuel in the tank. This thing is so overbuilt. But that's fine, because I'm planning on using this to place over Minmus and maybe even other planets with this kind of delta V. Oh, it's kind of ridiculous, but if we're going to do that, we're going to need a different antenna for sure. Go ahead and extend this antenna. Okay, we're warping to our burn. There we go. Excellent. And once this burn finishes up here in another minute, then we'll be able to... I mean, we could theoretically put in our burn for periapsis right now, but I don't like to put maneuvers on maneuvers, because little errors can add up to big errors when you're in your third maneuver on your maneuver chain. I mean, we would only be doing one other maneuver, but I still don't want to. So once we're up here, I mean, we could change our... just do a mech-jeb change periapsis and have it be... But I don't want to do that. I don't think we're going to bother with that one. Well, maybe we will. This would be what? 5,522 kilometers? Yeah. 5522. Might as well. Saves a bit of time. We'll just double check it once we get there. There we go. We are going the correct direction, so we'll create this. Yeah, close enough. Thanks, mech-jeb. And off we go. Mech-jeb is both a blessing and a curse. Sometimes it does wacky things. Sometimes it just works perfectly and you're just like, wow, this is the best add-on ever. And sometimes it just works perfectly and you're like, wow, I feel like I didn't do that. That feels like cheating. But if we use mech-jeb the way that I do, which is primarily just for creating, fine-tuning, and executing maneuvers, I feel like it's not really cheating, because you have to know what maneuver you want to do and how you want to do the maneuver. I mean, some maneuvers, sure. Some maneuvers is cheating, like advanced transfer to another planet. Like, I'm not going to do that. But if you just do these super basic maneuvers like this, it's just... I view it as the same way as automating gravity turns. You do these things a million times, you just want to get it done. So it's a nice little time saver that way, in my opinion. Some people think mech-jeb is cheating. I think it can be used for cheating. But I think it's a tool. I mean, realistically, if you want to use something for cheating, here you go. I mean, bam, cheats. Now that's cheating. Let's not do that. Infinite propellant OP. But no, we're definitely not going to be doing that. There we go. Contract complete. Contract complete. Excellent. There's our satellite. It's a very nice orbit. I think we're just going to leave it there. And we go back to the Space Center. Excellent. So what are we going to do now is the question. I was hoping for some Minmus missions. Oh. Okay, yeah. About that. Let's just cancel this contract. We'll lose some stuff for it. I forgot to put a mystery goo canister on the satellite that we just put up. This guy. So yeah, we didn't get credit for that contract. But I'm not going to do it again. I'm not going to put you guys through that. Let's go ahead and head in here. Was that in the VAB? I clicked on the mission control, but yep, it went to the VAB. Fun. It thought that I had the VAB highlighted, but okay, there we go. We can adjust an orbit of Kerbal. I mean, that was really easy. Temperature surveys of the moon, yuck. Basically all of these are moon, and I was hoping for Minmus. We may just want to do a non-contract Minmus launch. What? I clicked on the VAB and it took me into research and development. Go home, KSP. You're drunk. What are you even doing? Okay, so let's open up the Snedgis Mark V lander. Do we have a non-lander variant of the Mark V? No, we don't, is the answer. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and make a non-lander variant of the Mark V. So we're going to take these off. We're going to take off this engine. This decoupler and this heat shield can stay, but we're going to remove that temporarily. Same thing with this mech jeb and these photovoltaic panels. All of this, we're going to remove the experiment storage unit separately, and then we're going to pop off these, and then we're going to ditch the lander can. And let's bring along a Mark II command pod. Yes, a Mark II command pod. And then we're going to go ahead and put on the radial mount drogue chute, or we're going to put on the experiment storage unit. And then these photovoltaic panels we'll put on like this. Mech jeb right in the back, like so. This heat shield, I mean, it's a little small. So what we're going to need, what we're going to need is a quick structural bit. Specifically, not this guy. Rockomax? Are you Rockomax? No, you're not Rockomax. Yeah, you're definitely not. FLA 5? What size is this thing? I'm so confused. What is the diameter of this thing? Does it actually say? No. And it won't let me right-click on it anymore. Okay. I'm really confused right now. So, yeah, there we go. Yeah, okay, well, what size is this thing? Because we clearly need to put this guy on here. Although it doesn't seem to want to let us. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to take this off. We can apparently only put this on this way. Take this guy off here, place it here. Then this guy here, and place it here. However, my OCD self is telling me there must be an adapter for this. And if there is, I think we don't have it yet. Okay, well, we're going to go ahead and put the decoupler here. We're going to remove this decoupler. Actually, no, we're not. Actually, yeah, we are. We're going to remove that decoupler, have the heat shield there, and then just attach the rest of the Snedgis Mark V. Like that. So this thing's mission is like flybys and such. We'll go ahead and save this. Oops, I saved it as the Mark V lander. RIP. Oh well. We'll have to rebuild the lander, I guess, but that's not the end of the world. And I wanted to check. We can't get anything. Okay. Well, we may want... Let's see here. Where's the hatch? Are you the hatch? I think this is the hatch, and it's currently blocked by a mech jeb. We only need a single mech jeb. There we go. Well, I think this will be fine, is the theory. What's the heat tolerance of this thing? 4,000 kilopascals of pressure. Exactly the same as a heat shield. 3,300 Kelvin for a heat shield, and... Where are you? Pods. Pods. 2200 Kelvin. Okay. So less than a heat shield. We'll just have to be careful with our re-entry, I guess. Okay, as far as crew goes, we are not going to be bringing Jeb. We're going to be bringing Valentina. So get out of there, Jeb. Hop on in, Valentina. We're not going to be bringing Bill. We could bring either Bob or Frandus. Let's bring Frandus. There we go. And we're not going to save this as the lander, even though we've already rewritten it. This is just the Snedgis Mark V. This is the raw Mark V. We'll have to rebuild the lander later on, but we'll have different tech for that anyway, so I think that's fine. So our next mission is a flyby of Minmus, which I do believe we will be getting to next episode in the Snedgis Mark V. See you all then.